DC villains by far are some of the coolest characters in comics that sometimes get overshined by DC heroes. From street level threats like Black Spider to Count Vertigo to world-ending beings like Darkseid and Anti-Monitor, DC's Rogues Gallery is top 2 and not 2. My name is Pierre, and today I'm going to be telling you guys about the 5 DCU characters that could have our universe that talk the town. Let's get into it. These 5 characters can all play a large role in DCU, shining a light on some undervalued characters while also showing that villains can be good in their own solo stories while also being a big bad in another character story. Starting off our list at number 1 is ex-military operative Slade Wilson, also known as Deathstroke. Slade got DC's version of the Super Soldier Serum, which gave advanced strength and heightened senses, but also gave him a bloodlust. Something Slade likes to do in his free time is kill politicians and pick on little kids.
Little niggas talking shit. Little niggas in the hood talking shit. Yeah, little niggas in the hood talking shit. You see what Uncle Pete lit? Yeah.
Deathstroke is usually known as a Batman villain, but he's also really good as a Titans villain, and in my opinion, that's where he works best. In my last video, I mentioned that we need a DCU Titans property. I feel like making Deathstroke the main villain of that Titans property would be a no-brainer. Deathstroke is a character that is a little better than most ground level characters, but he's rooted to the Titans, and he's shown time and time again that he's better than all of them. And my last reason that Deathstroke should be in the new DCU is because he also has 2 kids who would also be a part of the Teen Titans. His daughter Rose Wilson, aka Ravager. Rose can be on either side of the spectrum. Sometimes she's fighting hand in hand with her dad against the Titans, and sometimes she's fighting with the Titans against her dad. As for his other kid, it's his son, and his son's name is Jericho. Jericho is a metahuman who can jump in and out of people's bodies, and he's by far one of the cleanest members of his family. All of these things show exactly why Deathstroke should be a part of the new DCU, and is a no-brainer to put him in it. Number 2 on my list is Lobo, and Lobo is an intergalactic bounty hunter who will kill anything as long as you give him a price. In my opinion, that's just an intergalactic bag chaser. Lobo is a character that's connected to the whole entire DC universe, from Batman to Superman to Darkseid and Deathstroke. He does not care. As long as you give him a bag, he will go out and he will kill somebody for you. Lobo is a character that works anywhere in the DCU for comedic relief, and because he's a mercenary for hire, he can be in so many different stories, and there are a lot of different stories you can tell with him. My favorite place for Lobo is in some type of Superman media. Put him in some type of Superman media where he helps and tries to fight Superman, gets his ass whooped, and he just makes a joke and leaves. And he's kind of like a running joke throughout the DCU. I think his character being a running joke throughout the whole entire DCU is exactly how he would fit into the bigger picture. Coming at number 3 is just DC Satan. It's Trigon, and Trigon is a character that fits into the DCU because he's a big Justice League villain and a Teen Titans villain. The whole Justice League together in unison would have to work together to beat him. He's not a character you can beat by yourself. Even though Trigon is a Justice League level threat, he works best with the Titans. Trigon works best with the Titans because at the end of the day, he is Raven's father, and a lot of her powers come from the fact that she is the son of a devil. One story they can do with Trigon is bringing the Church of Blood, and it's basically just a cult he made to bring his daughter back to him. And it would also help bring in an honorable mention on the list, Brother Blood. Trigon's character is basically just an overpowered demon who just wants his daughter back. I feel that makes him a perfect addition to add to the DCU. So far with this list, I have not missed, and I don't plan on doing that for number 4 either. Number 4 on my list is Deadshot, the guy who doesn't miss.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy.
Deadshot, aka Floyd Lawn, is one of the deadliest marksmen in the DC universe, and a character that goes through insane character development. From an elite marksman willing to kill anybody who the highest bidder tells him to a member of the Suicide Squad, to an anti-hero, Deadshot has been through the ringer and has done it all. We could see him in a Green Arrow property or a Batman property, which shows the character development as he gets to the point where he can be put onto a Suicide Squad team. If it was up to me, I'd give Deadshot his own TV show. He's a character that you need to understand the dark psychology behind why he does what he does. He kills to make sure his daughter never has to go through struggle ever again, but the way he goes about it is so bad, I would just love to see that shown in a live action TV show. When he starts to kill to the very point where he joins the Suicide Squad, I feel like it would be perfect and the DCU would need that. And rounding out our list is the best hater of all time. Eobard Thawne, aka the Reverse Flash, is the main villain of the Flash, and he's by far the most loved villain in the DC universe behind the Joker. His whole goal is to make Barry Allen's life a living hell, and I need that in the DCU. In a Flash show or a Flash movie where he's just chasing Barry Allen around and not fighting him, but doing everything in his power to make sure he has a bad day. The Reverse Flash basically is a character that you could start in a Flash movie, but can be an overarching villain that comes back over and over again, and it's the main catalyst to big issues in the DCU. One thing I will say is a lot like a character like Loki, which hardcore DC fans do love, but a casual superhero fan would not mind watching something with the Reverse Flash in it. I'm not a big fan cast guy, but I've been seeing pictures of Anthony Starr in a reverse flash shoot, and I will say, he might be the one, man. That being said, these 5 characters are all characters I can see James Gunn putting into the DCU, and they're being relatively safe and helping to move the universe forward. If you like content like this, please hit that like button. If you want to see more content like this from me, hit that subscribe button. It helps move my channel forward. It's my 2nd video on this channel, so we try to get out there, man. Hey, it's been Pierre. Same time, same place next week. I'll see y'all. Stay safe.